it's a question that ultimately requires an answer.
CNMI Attorney General Edward Manabusan weighing in publicly on payments to cabinet members during Super Typhoon Yutu.
In this government, there's your base salary, and there's overtime for working beyond 40 hours, and then there's extra pay that's allowed by law for certain group of employees. And so my letter centered around whether or not the extraordinary payment has to be reviewed for consistency with the law.
That letter sent to the public auditor in January requests a review of payments to employees across the board.
So let's just say that there's a finding that that the payments were not made in accordance with law. What do, right? I mean, you may have to go and recover the money, or what is the remedy? That has to be yet decided. We don't know.
The 25-page document addressed to OPA now in the hands of Representative Ralph Yumo. He's the chair of the House Special Committee on Federal Assistance and Disaster-Related Funding.
There is a comment there that says that there's no legal basis for the overtime, but it didn't even also mention that the governor did anything illegal.
He's concerned history will repeat itself amid the pandemic.
How do we fund this, the overtime and the extra pay, if FEMA decides not to reimburse us again? We don't know, but we'll be preparing for that impact.
The CNMI Governor's Press Secretary Kevin Bautista says the administration awaits guidance.
The opinion and the investigation is still ongoing, and what we are intending to do is to work with the Attorney General's office and the Office of the Public Auditor in complying with what has been stipulated on.
There's implications as attention turns to disaster hours during COVID-19.
From there, use that in terms of the determination of what's going to be paid out in terms of what is considered disaster pay or COVID-19 pay for this definition of the pandemic.
Tomas Maglonia for KUAM News on Saipan.